playing audio for my baby. Since varying tones is apparently very stimulating for a baby's brain, even in the womb, I chose my favorite and very animated YouTuber, Charlotte Dobre. Oh, that's so sweet. To be my background noise. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much. I am honored. As my belly grew, so did the volume and frequency of her videos. Cooking food, Charlotte video. Driving to from work, Charlotte video. Painting the nursery, Charlotte video. But when my husband was home, I'd do nothing different from what I'd used to. Normal volume, normal frequency. But even on the day our son was born, if my husband wasn't in the room for any reason, Charlotte videos. The end results. Our son came into this world able to recognize only 3 voices. Stop it! Mine, my husband's, and Charlotte Dobre's. Oh my god.
I recognize your voice.
This is so funny. I'm sorry. My husband didn't notice this at first. It took him over a month. It finally hit him, sort of, when I was making lunch one day and he was in charge of our son. Little man was being really fussy, which he normally is around that particular time of day. And my husband was having trouble soothing him. Oh my god, no. And you put on a video of me and it calmed him down. Oh, this is the sweetest thing I have ever heard. I actually feel like crying. It's so cute. After a few solid minutes of fussiness, I popped into the room, turned YouTube on our TV, and started one of Charlotte's videos. Little man instantly stopped busting and wobbled his little head toward the TV. My husband just stood there looking super confused. I shrugged and he said, he likes her voice. I am so honored because a lot of people don't like my voice. There's literally an entire subreddit about how awful my voice is. Look, see, babies like it. This honestly healed something in me, like a little bit, like honestly a lot. And then I went back to making our lunch. He then had to sit there through the entire video and couldn't change it, lest he wanted to feel the wrath of a 10-pound sassy man. And boy, oh boy, did he make the mistake of trying it. I took my time with the rest of lunch preps, just listening to my 2 favorite people battle it out in the next room and my husband losing the battle. I love you so much. Thank you for this. I may not have been able to convince my husband to watch what I wanted, but as I heard Charlotte's voice come back on the TV, I knew our son sure could. And let me guess, he gave it a chance and liked it. I love the husbands and boyfriends that are like,
Who the f*** are you watching? She's so loud and annoying, man.
but they just kind of like sit at the door, slowly inching toward the couch.
Come to me. Come to the dog side.
I don't know if Charlotte reads every submission to this account, but if you're seeing this, thank you for both the petty revenge assist and your various hours of babysitting your smallest fan while I get the house chores done. You are so welcome and thank you so much. This is amazing. I love you. Also, congratulations on the engagement. Thank you very much. Marriage is wonderful and sometimes lovingly petty. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Edit, for clarification due to comments I've received that made me realize I should elaborate a little bit more. My husband and I prank each other all the time. I usually suck at it. You played the long game with this, mama. This was a long haul type of prank. Yes, it has a revenge aspect, but at its core, it's a prank. My husband doesn't have anything against Charlotte Dobre specifically. He just doesn't like a lot of things I watch. I just happen to choose Charlotte because she's my favorite, and she gets so animated and giggly during her videos that I knew little man would only hear happy, good vibes. This is the kind of stuff that makes me keep going, so thank you for this wonderful story. I'm not forcing my husband to watch these videos. Her voice isn't the only thing that soothes him. My prank just made sure that she's one of the most effective ways. Hey man, I've heard not only, babies, but also a lot of you watch these videos to like soothe ya, like a little binky. I'm your binky. My husband can and has soothed him on his own. Me going into the room and turning on the video and then listening after the fact was my way of closing out the prank. Little man is almost 2 months old and my husband hadn't yet even noticed what I'd done. I was starting to feel like I failed at pranking him again and was mildly butthurt. The title is misleading. I don't know how to change it, but I turned my son against his father in the sense that he was on my side for the prank. This wasn't meant to be vindictive at all. My husband has finally realized the extent of what is done and finds it quite funny, but also mildly irritating. Give me a chance.
Why don't you love me?
Oh my goodness, this was very, very satisfying. But if that wasn't satisfying enough, we have an update. A few months ago, I posted on here explaining a prank I pulled on my husband. Long story short, my husband hates what I watch, Charlotte Dobre included, and generally refuses to even stay in the same room if I'm watching TV. I, however, am willing to, and frequently do, watch things that he wants to. You know what? I do the same thing with Mike. Like, I really do. His whole family, like all the brothers, they're a little pushy when it comes to what they want to watch. Like, we're trying to like take turns sort of thing. Like, he picks something, I pick something that we can just like watch watch together because more often than not, he doesn't want to watch what I want to watch. But oftentimes what I want to watch is like Love is Blind Habibi. So that's totally fair. Doesn't mean there's an issue with the marriage. It just means that like
Men don't want to watch that.
but then they will also sit at the doorway and like slowly inch toward the couch and eventually give in. There's still hope, don't worry. My husband has forgiven my prank and has been more willing to watch my movie suggestions. Ooh, goody. He still doesn't like my YouTube videos though, which I'm okay with. That's okay. This is just between you and me. Our almost 6-month-old little Theo still loves Charlotte. Yay. He gets very excited and babbles at her anytime she's on TV. I wonder if my own child will also love me this much. I doubt it. My husband finds it really cute and kind of funny now. He has, however, returned fire with his own sort of prank. He has already taught our son the term battle cry. Yeah, we're a bunch of nerds in this house. Anytime my husband yells battle cry, our son lets out this little excited giggle, squeals, and leans forward to start nomming on whatever he's closest to, usually my arm, shoulder, face, or neck. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I swear, this is one of the cutest things I've ever seen, especially since my husband squeals with him and kiss attacks me at the same time my son starts nomming. I think the noms are meant to be baby kisses. I love these two so much. They're my whole world, and I'm excited to watch our little man grow into his own little person. Lots of love to you all. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, I'm just beaming from that story. I can't wait to brag about it. Brag, brag, brag. Humble brag. Next one, we've got one where the girlies are kind of fighting in the subreddit. Fight. Answer for the cousin who posted here about me and about my disturbing job. I never thought I would be invoked on Reddit, but here we are. First of all, I want to apologize for any grammar and writing mistakes. I'm not a native speaker. I always find it interesting when people apologize for not speaking English like fluently or being able to write English. Honey, you can write and speak in multiple languages. Do not apologize for being able to speak multiple languages. I recently received a message on Instagram with a post about me. I will attach the images as I got them. The post has been deleted, but screenshots were taken. Ooh, that's good. Long story short, this cousin doesn't want to invite me to her wedding because of my terrible books with explicit and disturbing content. I can't lie about this. That's why each of my books has a detailed trigger warning at the beginning in which the reader is warned about explicit scenes. Okay, explicit meaning what? We might have to do some muting and some blurring on this video. I don't know why I'm doing. It's almost like I'm making biscuits, you know? So this was the original story, and then we will get to the response. Am I the a-hole because I invited my cousin for my wedding after I found out what her job really is? Disturbing details. Hello. I decided to post here because a lot of my family members use Reddit, so I hope Charlotte's page is a safe space into this situation. Soon I will get married. My husband and I come from vast cultures with strong religious roots. We're both 24. One of my cousins, let's call her Georgia, is a writer. I'm not a reader, especially not the kind she writes, but recently one of her books became a bestseller, so it piqued my curiosity, and I bought it. What I read horrified me. I knew it was about something with the mafia and a genre that the writers called dark romance or something, but oh my god! Right from the prologue, it starts with a horrible crime. Too graphic for me. I barely managed to read it. But then it continues more horrifically with detailed scenes of and fights and other terrible things that made me think of my cousin's sanity. Oh. Well, I mean, your cousin does have a bestseller, so kind of seems like other people might also be insane too. It's like sometimes people like that stuff. Like people like gory films, people like 50 Shades of Grey. Like I understand that you're religious. It's just a matter of taste. You don't have to like everything. Not your type of stuff, that's totally fine. But don't like judge people and uninvite people from your wedding because of their artistic choices, depending on the artistic choice.
You don't do that.
I can't understand how in God's name something like this becomes a bestseller. The main character is a psychopath obsessed with his girlfriend who kills anyone who touches her. That isn't something we should be reading these days. Am I completely from another planet? Anyways, I barely managed to read a quarter of the book, then threw it away because I don't even want to have something like that in my house. The problem is that I wasn't the only one interested in reading the family's bestseller. Others have already done it, and I saw posts congratulating her on the creation. Completely kissing ass, if you ask me. Ooh, girl. And as if that wasn't enough, it's now on Amazon, and the whole world can read it, apparently. I have the right choice to decide what I want to be associated with me and what not, right? I mean, yeah, that's totally your choice. I don't know, like, let's backpedal a little bit, bestie. Especially because she does not use a fake name, and every